Welcome back to another video. My name is Joe. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm an imposter. If you couldn't tell by the title and the introduction, this video is about imposter syndrome. Even as I sit here in front of the camera, I have feelings of imposter syndrome that come and go. I wonder if I'm qualified to be here, but who cares? I'm gonna keep going anyway and hopefully give you some great tips on how to overcome the feeling of imposter syndrome. This video is adapted from a blog that I wrote a few years back specific to the field of physical therapy. However, whether you're a blogger, a doctor, a husband, or just a human being, this video is for you because chances are you have felt, are feeling, or will feel like an imposter at some point. Let's jump in. Imposter syndrome is when we feel self-doubt, when we feel unqualified to be in a certain place, a certain position, or a certain role. But the thing is, those feelings of being an imposter don't correlate to our actual abilities. We can be very qualified and very competent, but still feel like an imposter. I'm going to speak on my experience in the world of physical therapy because it's what I know best in terms of feeling like an imposter. To jump right into the heart of this video, I want to give you guidance for what to do when you feel like an imposter. And of course, this list isn't comprehensive. There are things here that will work for somebody and not work for another person. You might feel one tip helpful and the rest completely useless. And that's okay, because imposter syndrome is different for every single person. I'm speaking from my experience, and I hope that something I have to say resonates with you. So here it is. When you feel like an imposter, don't freeze and don't panic. Come back to the present moment and focus on doing the next right thing. Gather small wins and take small steps to build momentum toward the very thing that you feel doubt about. Get advice and support from other people. There's nothing wrong with reaching out for help. Odds are somebody else can help you because they've felt the same way. We all do. Whether it's in a healthcare profession or just a relationship, we all deal with other people. Imposter syndrome can creep in when we feel like we're not good enough, when we don't know enough, when our skills aren't good enough. However, I'm here to tell you that the most important thing is that you care about other people. Maya Angelou once said, "People won't remember what you did or what you said, but they will always remember how you made them feel." Whether you're feeling on top of the world or you feel like an absolute imposter, care about other people and be there for them. I promise that in the present moment, that is enough. From there, continue to give your best effort and approach life with a willingness to learn and a desire to get better. As you move forward through imposter syndrome, be intentional with your path and be consistent with your pursuit. Know what it is that you want and then take actionable, consistent steps to get to that place. Action produces clarity and breeds confidence. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling unsure, take action. And once you've done those other things, just remember that above all else, you have to love other people and just be a good human being. Again, whether it's in the clinic or somewhere else in life, people care about people who care about them. Be genuine, be honest, be loving, be kind, and be there for people. That's what matters most, and all of us can do that well if we put our minds and our hearts in the right place. And you can't be an imposter when you're being yourself, and that's just the truth. So above everything else, be authentic, be you. So whatever imposter syndrome feels like for you, just know that you're not alone. We all experience that feeling from time to time, and it's normal. In the end, whether you feel like an imposter or not, if your intention and your effort are in the right places, you're good. And let me say this, doubt is not necessarily a bad thing, but confidence comes when we feel doubt and we take action anyway. When we move forward and get repetition, when we make mistakes and learn, when we adjust, adapt, reflect, and grow. It's part of the process. And I'm gonna say something here that I don't know if most people will agree with, but I believe it to be true. If you never feel like an imposter, it could mean that you are just too far in your comfort zone. And for that reason, I would argue that being an imposter, or at least feeling like an imposter, is a good thing. It means that you're putting yourself in a situation where growth can happen, where you're uncomfortable because you're stretching your abilities. I don't know anything better. It's not a bad thing to feel like an imposter. It's not a bad thing to want more and to be better. But here's the thing, don't let your drive to be more ever make you feel like you're not enough. Because no matter who you are, no matter where you are, and no matter what you're feeling, you are enough right now. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't disclose my current bout of imposter syndrome with you all. Just 3 weeks out of leaving my job, I'm sitting here in front of a camera at 4 o'clock in the morning, wondering in the back of my mind if this is the right move. And I know deep down that I need to be doing this. I need to be creating content. I need to be putting my thoughts out into the world. I need to be practicing, speaking, writing, thinking, reflecting. It's just that sometimes you can second guess yourself. And I experience the same thing with my writing. Whether it's a blog or a newsletter, I sometimes wonder if I'm qualified to write what I'm writing about. But I keep going because I know that how I feel doesn't mean anything about what I can bring to this world. How I feel in one moment doesn't dictate who I am as a person. And those feelings of imposter syndrome become fleeting when we face them head on. So what I would say to you as I end this video is if you're feeling like an imposter, don't stop. Keep moving, get help, do the next right thing over and over and over again. Talk about it and take away its power. Have your intentions and your heart in the right place, care about people, love other people, and be a good human being who is willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to get better in all that they do. And know that when you're feeling like an imposter, you're not alone, and I promise you that. You've probably heard, fake it till you make it. And while that's great advice, I would say, don't fake it until you make it. Believe it until you become it. Believe in yourself and believe in your ability to learn and to grow and to help other people. Belief is a powerful thing. And if there's any way that I can help you believe more in yourself and in your abilities, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to hear from you and I would love to help you. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time, your attention, and your energy so much more than you'll ever know. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. It really helps me a lot. I hope that you found value in this message, and I can't wait to see you next time. And if you're a physical therapist, stick around for just another minute at the end of this video. I'm glad that you stuck around. I want to share with you a short excerpt from a speech that I gave to my graduating class in 2019. I'm going to read it word for word so you can get the whole thing and not just what I could remember. So when you feel overwhelmed and experience self-doubt, and it will happen, just remember that not everything that matters shows up in the numbers or on paper. Remember that the important things, how we care for other people, how we love other people, and our intentions to leave this world just a little bit better than we found it, can't always be quantified. When you're not sure what to do, just do the next right thing. Fall back on the fundamentals and choose to be there for the people who you treat. Make it part of your job and your life to help people believe in themselves. Find ways to show your patients that they can, and things will fall into place. No matter where we end up in our careers, I want to remind us never to underestimate the power of human connection. Above all else, care about people, make them smile, be there for them, believe in them, and give them a reason to hope. If you're a healthcare professional or a physical therapist specifically, I hope that this message resonated with you. The people who we treat are often in a vulnerable place, and it's an absolute privilege to be able to help them get to where they want to be. It can be hard to do that when you don't feel qualified and when you don't feel like you should be where you are. But I promise you, you got here not by chance, and you can keep going forward with intention and effort, and everything will be just okay. Just keep being you and keep doing your thing. I'll see you next time.